So no one with a concealed carry permit is allowed to defend himself? What's the point of having a gun if you can't save your own life with it?
Get it? Get it? Got it? Good. The left wants to McClosky everyone. We will break down the private fence to your street. We will invade your property. And the minute you even show up outside and even pretend to defend your life with a firearm, loaded or unloaded, you will go to jail. They want you to be weak. They want you to kneel before them. And the fact that this kid didn't kneel and defended his own life, if they lose this case, it changes the whole game. Do you understand? Please, I don't mean to sound condescending. I know you get it. But Tucker explained this beautifully last night. The left wants to own the streets. They don't want you out there. You come out there, they're going to attack you, and you're going to take it. Therefore, they have to win this. That's what's about the lies. Here, listen to Tucker explain this beautifully last night.
Watch that prosecutor, Thomas Binger, who's writing these names anyway, explain that if you take steps to defend yourself, you have by definition given up your right to self-defense.
They have to convince you that Joseph Rosenbaum was going to take that gun and use it on the defendant because they know you can't claim self-defense against an unarmed man like this. You lose the right to self-defense when you're the one who brought the gun.
Who's writing the rules here? Let's just pause for a second and go through what he said. There's no such thing as self-defense against a man who has no gun. Really? Well, according to the federal government's own statistics, far more people in this country are beaten to death every year than are killed by AR-15s. So that is a, by definition, ridiculous claim. If an ex-con with a history of violent crime informs you that he is going to murder you and then tries to grab your gun from your hands, you are allowed to respond. In fact, you have to respond because it would be suicidal not to, obviously. But as a legal matter, all that matters here is whether Kyle Rittenhouse reasonably believed that his life was in danger. And of course he believed that. Why wouldn't he? You would believe that too if you were him. But it's the second part of the prosecutor's lie that tells you the most about how these people think. Here's the quote. You lose the right to self-defense when you're the one that brought the gun. Really, Mr. Binger? So no one with a concealed carry permit is allowed to defend himself? What's the point of having a gun if you can't save your own life with it?
Get it? Get it? Got it? Good. Tucker's exactly right. The left has always hated the Second Amendment. The left will crap all over the cops until they tell you the cops are the only way to defend yourself because they want you to put your firearms down. The left does not believe in an inherent God-given, big R, God-given right to self-defense. The left needs to own the streets. They don't want the Tea Party or anything like it back on the streets again. The way to keep you off the streets is to attack you and intimidate you. And if you believe you have the right to defend yourself when a reasonable person would believe their life was in danger, then all of a sudden the less intimidation game isn't so intimidating because we outnumber them. Folks, that's why this case is a red line for them. And that's why they are putting all of this energy into making sure an innocent man goes to jail.
You just heard the Dan Bongino Show.